Okay, so it's August 26th, and everybody around here is getting ready for Hurricane Irene to hit. My mom told me that I gotta make sure my phone and everything's charged, but people down south are probably laughing at us like, really, a Hurricane 1, you're getting so worked up over nothing. But I mean, still, even a level 1 is still, it's a hurricane nonetheless. Yeah, my boyfriend has to go down the shore, make sure his boat doesn't fly away and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, we already had an earthquake earlier this week, and now we're getting a freaking hurricane. Like, what's the deal? Like, who did the East Coast piss off for that to happen? Like, seriously, 2 natural disasters in 1 week. Like, let's put it this way. On Tuesday, when the earthquake hit, I was on one of those, like, one of those dock restaurants, like, on the waterfront. Basically what happened was the dock was obviously on stilts, and when the first thing I felt was the table shaking, and I thought my cousin was shaking the table, so I told him to knock it off. And then everything else started shaking. So when everyone kind of looked around each other like, oh my god, what the hell is going on? And then everything started really shaking badly, so everyone's like, okay, time to get out of here. And my dad's just sitting there sipping his drink. I'm like, Daddy, we gotta go. Let's go. And then by the time we get halfway out, like we're halfway to the door, everything stops. One of the waitresses comes out and was like, okay, everybody, don't worry, it's just a baby hurricane. I'm like, excuse me, it was just a baby earthquake. I'm like, an earthquake? We're not in California. Like, what? Like, I was confused. Like, an earthquake in Pennsylvania? Or actually, I was in Jersey at the time, but like seriously? I was just slightly confused at how there was an earthquake where we are, and then I actually learned that, well, yeah, there was a fault line in the Appalachian Mountains, but I'm like, would it really travel this far? And my dad told me there's actually one on the coast too, and I'm like, oh, that's lovely. So me and my other cousin, we started texting everybody. We started texting like all of our friends and saying, yo, did you feel that? Like, are you guys okay? When I found out it was centered in Virginia, I texted my couple of my friends in Maryland and was like, yo, are you guys okay? Like, but so apparently it was a 5.9 in the center. So that's bad. So I mean, like, I guess people in California are probably like, 5.9, whatever. Like, we get those every other week. Like, I know that's not true, but I'm just anyway. So I mean, we just got over that whole ordeal, and now they're calling for a hurricane this weekend. Like, seriously, I'm just slightly annoyed at the natural disasters, because the other night we had a tornado watch. I'm like, really? Tornado watch? Seriously? Okay, hurricane, tornado, and earthquake. All things that don't happen on the East Coast. Well, in the Mid-Atlantic region. Like, I'm like, okay, are we overdue for a natural disaster or something? Like, I don't know, like, but I mean, like, I gotta go back to college on Monday, and I mean, everything's supposed to be fine by then, but seriously? Oh my god. And then, like, everybody who has to go driving in that, I don't envy them at all. I'm worried for them. Like, they're evacuating the coastlines because of storm surges. Like, Atlantic City was evacuated today. The suburbs of Atlantic City were evacuated today. Like, they turned major roads into one-way roads. Like, you could not go to the city. So, but I was listening to the radio the other night, and the host had callers come in from New Orleans telling us what to do. Because, like, obviously they have more experience with hurricanes than we do. And they were just saying how, like, just, if you're gonna leave, do it early. Because apparently it's hell getting out of there. So, but they haven't called for an evacuation of where I live, so that's good. I can stay here. I just get poured on, and high winds, and so not fun. So, to my fellow people on the East Coast and the Mid-Atlantic, I wish you all good luck with the hurricane. Stay indoors, and charge all your electronics now, so if you lose power, because we're probably going to lose power from all the winds. So good luck to everybody.